popping with y'all, man? This your boy Tez, the logistics rookie. So I got some news for you guys. I know y'all haven't seen me in a while. Last video I uploaded, I think I broke down on the side of the road. But I'm gonna be real vulnerable with you guys, brutally honest as I always am. And I'm gonna give you the game. So you may be wondering what happened to my business and I'm still driving. What happened with that contract? I quit. I left the contract, I quit that because you guys see what was going on. It was just too much going on, I should have been left, but I like to stick things out. I don't like to give up too easy, but money talks and the BS won't. So I pretty much just quit. So where am I now? Well, now I found a better opportunity. But it's not driving. It's not running my courier business no more. I actually put a pause on my business. And I decided to focus on, getting back in the workforce. Because I just needed some more money to provide for my family. I needed to be able to stack up some more bread. Now, my business is not inactive. Don't get it twisted. My van's still out there. On my days off when I'm not working, I do plan on picking on some side gigs, just going back to the apps. Going back to working off the apps like I did when I first got started. But at this point in time, I'm no longer driving. But I'm instead working for a logistics company, working with semi-truck drivers, which is something I wanted to do in the first place, which is how I got introduced to this industry, So instead of giving up and abandoning the whole entire transportation industry, I just basically did what I did when I got into the courier side of things. If one thing doesn't work, if you fail at one thing, cool. You can change the plan, but never change the goal. That's basically what I did. If you all been watching my channel, you know my goal. You know what goal. The goal was always semi-trucks, period. But when I couldn't jump that off at first, that's when I converted to independent courier. After struggling for a while, finances low, business going downhill, now I converted back to the workforce. But I'm still doing something I'm passionate about, something I still enjoy, and something that's going to still give me the knowledge and experience to get better and not make the same mistakes once I jump back out in the game full time. That's what's going on. Y'all can make your negative comments, You get on here running your mouth, saying whatever it is about me. But you don't know nothing about me. You don't know my responsibilities. You don't know my morals and principles as a man. I feel like as a man, sometimes you need to let that pride and that ego go. Some of you people who watch me may be walking around, oh, I hate a 9 to 5. I don't want to work for nobody else. I want to work for the man. Look, man, you got a family to feed. You got to put food on your table. If your business is not giving you the better return on investment, then you need to keep your day job, bro. Keep your day job, work that business on the side until that business earns you more money than your day job. It's really that simple. But a lot of times, especially young people like myself, we get so full of pride and we look down on the 9 to 5. When that's really, at the end of the day, that 9 to 5 is nothing but your umbrella, protecting you from the rain for the time being. Now, you know eventually that umbrella gonna wear out. But for the time being, it's keeping that rain off of you. Same thing right here with business. One thing I learned from this, don't jump into a business full time until you do the homework. You got your finances in order. You got at least money saved off to the side. And you know, and number 3, you know what you're really getting into. I didn't know nothing about the independent courier side. I devoted my whole a full year into studying and learning about semi-trucks and tried to correlate it with the independent courier side. But you can't do that because it's reality. It's a different ball game over here. But you know, just being real with you guys, man, letting you know I'm no longer in the game full time. I just converted part time. Flip what you got to think about it. I'm still going to get on here, drop game, because I'm still in the logistics industry. But the key lesson that y'all need to learn from this video right here is to pivot. I'm saying it again. Pivot. Whenever something ain't going your way in life, whenever you see yourself slipping down that hill, when you steady trying to crawl up, don't stop crawling, but you might need to just change the way you're positioning yourself on the hill. Maybe you need to turn in a different position. Maybe you need to place your hand a certain way. Maybe you need a little bit more equipment and a little bit more tools to get you over the hill. You just have to pivot, but don't stop climbing. Because if you start climbing, you will never get over that hill. And that's what we facing right here, the same situation. I'm not a quitter. I just went to something that's simply making me more money. Man, I make 10 times more, 20 times more money than I ever did during this time period I've been driving my van. I made more money last week my first week at this job. I made more money last week from home than I ever did driving that van, man. I mean, not ever, but I made more money in the full week than I ever did in the weeks I was driving that van. You think my pride, I'm going to let my pride get in the way and be like, I'm working for somebody else again. I don't want them. I'm back in the 9 to 5. Man, I'm not stressing myself out tripping over a freaking title. That's the problem. A lot of us is worried about a freaking title. The most important thing is putting food on your table. Who cares about the title? Who cares if you're an entrepreneur? Who cares if you're a business owner? Who cares if you're an investor? Who cares if you're a 9 to 5 worker? Man, as long as you handling your responsibility, you take care of your family, you putting food on your table, you got your bills paid, and you got a little extra money to the side to enjoy life, you straight. Don't worry about that title. It don't even matter. But you know what I did do? You know what I did do? Me and my wife been preparing for about 3 years now for our first real estate investment property. So this also had something to do with me leaving my business full time, because at the same time I left my business, a couple days later, me and my wife closed on our duplex. Instead of buying a regular house for me and her, we went and bought a duplex because we trying to build our real estate investment portfolio. So at the same time I took a loss, I got a win, because I've been preparing myself all along. I had a vision. I had a goal in mind. And we bought this property. We renovating it right now. Only we ain't even got much to do to the place. Bought it fixed up. Great deal. And it already has a $10,000 equity. And I can't tell you guys how much we put in, but just know, it wasn't much at all. So you can get on here making negative comments, whatever. You know, I'm not even going to perpetuate that. You know, I'm not even going to get into that. But just know, I had to do what I had to do for my family, my responsibilities, put food on the table. Not saying I wasn't doing that before. When I had my big business full time. But what I'm saying is it was a lot more pressure on my wife. Because she had a job. She was making 10 times more money than I was. But with my business steady going downhill, it was hard for me to pay myself and my wife a big lump sum every month. So it was tough, man. Money was tight on my end. And ain't no way I'm going to put the pressure on my wife, man, and let her take care of the responsibility that I feel a man's supposed to be doing anyway. Like they used to say back in the day, the man's supposed to bring home a majority of the bacon. We in the new times now. You know, you both heads got to work together. But I'm not about to put all the pressure on that woman. Period. I'm a man first. So while I am doing my business part-time now, and I went back into the workforce, man, I'm blessed and I'm proud. I'm proud of myself for what I did, for taking that leap, because that was always my dream, be a full-time business owner. Now, I'm an investor, got a new business. Real estate itself is a business. So, I didn't take no L's. The only L's I took was lessons, pimping. But let that be a lesson to you. Don't start climbing that hill. If something ain't going your way, if the money ain't flowing right, if you're not getting a big return on investment, just pivot. But don't quit. Y'all stay focused. Keep grinding. 100.